Hello teacups, what's brewing? So we're with you and with Chantal today for Vlogtober, even though thus far there's been very little vlogging going on. I'm actually reacting to day 3 today because I feel like there was a little bit more in there than day 4. Day 4, in case you missed it, was a tag where she sat and ate Little Caesars pizza, which always ends well for her. And she did a question tag, which was very dull, but it was sort of Halloween themed. She also then made excuses as to why the Halloween content won't be to the end of the month. It did, well, not even excuses, like, yeah, it's Vlogtober. October is autumn and fall, and it's also Halloween later. It's fine for her vlogs to be that way, but I would like to see more October themed content. Because although technically she did an October tag, a Halloween tag I think it was, you could see clearly that she had no video for today. Because she had planned, and I think maybe she mentions it in this one, I haven't rewatched this one today, because I thought I wasn't going to react to it. But she had planned to go the pumpkin patch with Pete's, and I said before, just wait for your clothes to come in, do it properly. But in day 4's video, which was when I'm filming, she was still in her pajamas. She had clearly not been up very long. I'm guessing she woke up too late to do anything and then was like, crap, I need to theme this to October. Fine, I'll do a tag. But never mind, this is her day 3 full decor and mukbang. Of course a mukbang, I'd love to see content without mukbangs. I know she said she was gonna do it, but hey, why not go nuts and do actual October themes? Alright guys, you can tell I'm in a really good mood. I'm always great at filming these after I finish work. It's currently nearly 6 p.m. I've had a long old day. I got pulled into a meeting that totally could have been an email this morning, which are my favourite kind. All the better to expose ourselves. We had to run into work for an hour so that we could run back and do our jobs virtually. You can't make it up. Did give me a chance to pick these up though. I bought a new pair of glasses from the UK because it was cheaper to order them online in the UK and get them sent than it was to buy them here, because things are expensive here. And I'm gonna actually turn the light off a little bit for you, just for a second, because my ring light is gonna cause a lot of glare. You might still have a lot of glare, to be honest, but I just like to light this place up a little bit. And these are my glasses. I'm wearing my contact lenses, so I can't see a friggin' thing. But I got a new pair because my old ones were super scratched and it was making it very difficult for me to see through them. So I was very excited by that, finally got them. So at least that's one productive thing that I wanted to do that I got done today. So that was an errand I needed to run, and I also did a full day of work. And then other things, and I've now just had an email saying I'm gonna do some more work unexpectedly. So let's get into this. I'm clearly in a good mood for it.
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
Hello.
You guys remember this top?
I do remember this top.
I found it at my old place. So
I remember this top. Please stop caressing your breasts on camera. She's been doing that more and more lately, and every time, strange danger. No, no thank you. I do remember that top, but I remember that top because, not just because she used to wear it a lot, and it's looking quite tight on the front now, guys. It used to be a lot looser. But because, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera, but she hacked off those sleeves. I remember her doing it. They used to be longer. I think probably because they didn't fit her arms. And so she cut them so it wouldn't be as tight. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but all of the seaming on the netting that she cut is properly crooked. You can really see where she hacked it with the scissors. But she did used to wear it a lot, and it's exciting to get clothes when you haven't worn them for a while, like shopping your own stuff. But it would be another reason to get all your stuff back from BB's. God. But we went into that last time.
I missed it. Okay, so guys, welcome to Vlogtober day 3. So I'm just gonna show you in the intro here how I've decorated for fall/Halloween, mostly Halloween, bit of fall, not too many decorations. But this is what I have so far. I may add to it. I have my tree in the kitchen, as you already saw. So I'm just going to show you a bit of my dining room area and my mantle and things like that. And then Pete and I are gonna do a mukbang for you guys. So
I could do that mukbang, but this is why I decided to do this video, because I wanted to see her decor. I will also say I'm really liking her eyeliner right here. I think it's because I think she's probably using those magnetic eyelashes again. I'm gonna have to try that magnetic eyeliner. That's the one that everyone says works, but I haven't tried it, and last time I saw it, it seemed really expensive, but if I can find a cheaper version that I'm willing to wait for, I'm gonna give it a go, because I tell you, I like how her eyelashes and her eyeliner look here. I really wish, I think I mentioned it when she did it. She did about a week before Vlogtober started. She hauled all the stuff she'd done for decorations. And I was like, why aren't you keeping this for a video? I also wish she'd shown us a before and after of the room, and then her doing it, like a montage of her decorating the room. That would have been great too. But we unfortunately we didn't get to see any of that. So that seems much the theme of this October is wasted opportunities.
first shot of the leaves.
That is more beautiful than anything she showed us on her full leaves drive.
Beautiful, huh?
That is a really nice view. She's lucky. Cats on the counter. Cats on the counter.
I'm trying to set up my fall table. I need to put this table runner on the table. I just took all the cat hair off of it.
And you would think you'd be sensible enough to shoo your damn cats. It's not hard. They go to sit on it. You go, hey, and you scat them. Just scatter. That's all you do. Like it's a big, terrible, impossible thing. You took the cat hair off. Move it out the reach of the cats.
Please, come on. I tried to lift you and you...
Why?
Go!
Why is she such a fucking moron? Shoo your damn cat. It's not hard. Just, hey, get off.
Oh, come on. Ugh. All right, guys. I'm in the process of setting things up.
I will, somewhat reluctantly, because she's just irritated me with the cat thing, say I do really like the table runner on the table. I think the pumpkins in the middle are cute. I was worried that table runner was going to be too long for their table, but it seems to have placed quite well. So I'm here for this. I could live with this for sure.
So just thought whatever little bits of decor I did get, I would share with you guys. I know you guys wanted to see what I ended up doing with the things I got from HomeSense. So here is the table runner that I got from HomeSense. It is very cute. It has that little beaded detail. I really love it. It's a nice color, goes well with my table. Now we do have a couple more chairs to set up, and honestly, we are procrastinating big time, and
I take offense at the use of the word we there. We are procrastinating? No. For all I say about Pete's, and actually Pete's does something else later that I quite liked as well. He put together that whole damn table. You showed us that. He did that, and your job was the chairs. That was all you. And then you did 2 of them, and you couldn't handle it, and you left the other 2. There is no we in this scenario. Stop being lazy. You've been in the house for 6 months.
kind of lazy because we suck at putting things together, and the chairs are a bit tricky, these ones. So anyway, this dish does not match really, but who cares?
I don't see why that doesn't match. I mean, it's got enough of a green tinge that against the orange. I mean, in terms of the color wheel, it's on opposite sides, it can work. I guess she means it's not kind of woodlandy theme, but I think that looks fine with that.
You know, I guess I figured it doesn't have to match. I wasn't going to put it up. And I have some tiger patterned pumpkins, white and orange.
I do.
Real pumpkins in there. And I'm excited to play this. This is a It edition of Clue.
Seems horrifying.
I haven't played Clue since I'm younger, but
the portion of my brain that says no grammar just went.
The people that are coming over really love it as much as I do. Ages 17 plus. Woohoo! It's just a couple of us for my little Halloween get together. So we're going to be playing this board game.
A couple of us, is that going to be Rena? It's literally the only friend I think she has.
Looking forward to it. Oh, and I have these cute little hand towels.
I think those are cute.
For my stove, I guess.
I thought they came with a black one as well.
Them. They're just kind of decorative, so
that's
yeah.
Fine.
I also have my awesome.
I did notice these in the background when she was doing. Oh, I'm getting confused because I'm doing an old vlog. The vlog 4, she had them in the background and they looked good. I like the stack, I do. And actually they don't take up as much space as I thought they did on the counter. They're a nice look.
Halloween mugs right next to my coffee maker.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So cute.
Cute.
Over here I have a cat. A beautiful cat.
My favorite thing.
And over here I have my pillow from...
I still don't like that pillow. I said it when she hauled it, but there's not enough definition in the graphic. Even with the texture, there's not enough definition in the graphic. It's a bit too meh for me.
Home Sense that I really like. It's very comfortable, great quality. So I just need another one. I couldn't find 2 of the same, but you know, whatever. As you can hear, Sam B's in the boxes. So here
where she's showing our decorations, and this is something for the whole room. You're showing off your decorations. I'm sure you've got shit around the room, and we're about to see a load of it. But clear the area and just dress the room nicely. Even if you're just shoving the stuff out of shot for a second to get a nice effect, that's fine. But we've got the half chair that she said is very fiddly to put together, but looks like it's in all of 3 pieces, the back, the seat, and the legs. And we've got like a fan right behind that pumpkin. We've got a picture that isn't on the wall. You could get rid of this crap. You really could. And then it would look so much better. Even if just for presentation purposes for 5 minutes while you film.
Here, there's those backs of those chairs.
Yep.
This painting I had at my old place, the opera painting.
I quite like that painting.
I want to keep it and put it up here. I need to get the appropriate things to put it up, the appropriate hooks or whatever. It was my grandma's, so it's special to me.
It's nice. No, that's nice. But she said it was my grandma's. She doesn't mean the grandma that's still alive, because it sounds very much like the person she's talking about is dead. That could just be how she's worded that. But it's a lovely picture, and although it doesn't go right now because of the kind of cool pinky purples with all the orange, once she takes the Halloween decorations out, that room is very neutral. She can dress it any way she likes, and that's one great thing about the neutral colours. You can redesign it quite easily with accents.
And here's the vase, or the vase.
What happened to the rest of the
I had to
twigs?
thin out the bouquet a little bit, but...
Oh, that wasn't a great choice.
Yes, those are springs that my cat...
Oh, I didn't even notice the spring. Okay, this vase is a little bit smaller than we were hoping, but here's what I think she could have done. And I know she says she's not very good at decor, so these are little things, as I say. What I would have looked much nicer. She had these big curly twigs with this. And what she's chosen to do, because of the colour and the feature of them, she's kept the 4 pumpkins, whatever the white thing is, and then the fluffy thing at the front. And what I really think she should have done with limited space is play with the height. So I would have kept one of the orange pumpkins, the white thing. I probably would have got rid of the fluffy brown thing at the front and kept that browner pumpkin and taken the rest out. And then put some of the longer twirly twigs into it, because that would give it more height and that would give the illusion of it being bigger. And then you would have had a few different levels to it and it would have filled the room better, because right now she just kind of got it all bunched up because there's too much stuff in there. And getting rid of some of the pumpkins, she still would have had the full theme because there would have been one still, but she would have had more room to maneuver, and I think it would have looked better. All bunched up at one level, she's just not getting the effect she's looking for. But even if it's slightly too small, that could have been a really nice feature. So it's a bit of a shame.
Play with. So this is what it looks like. It is very nice.
It was such a nice bunch.
My fireplace going. This is what my mantle looks like from afar, I guess.
Oh, Also,
the fan is going to be going away.
Yep, we could have gone away before now, and you could have taken away that stupid box that the cats have been playing in, and this would have been a nice framed shot if it weren't for all your junk. But I will also say that pumpkin looks a lot better there than I was anticipating it would. I wasn't sure where she was going to put it. If she cleared off that area, even where the fan is, she could have put it just into that little inset, and that would have been nice as well. So I get framing the fireplace, I really don't mind it, and I was thinking it was going to look a lot worse.
Because it's getting cooler. Just put on a cute little Halloween background.
That's nice.
Electric fireplace. This is the pumpkin. Now whenever I light it up, you can see the crack along the side of his face, so I'm just going to keep it not lit up.
I think it looks better not lit up.
But then I have some Miyazaki.
Again, take the crap that isn't Halloween themed off the mantle. The Miyazaki movies are obviously Pete's, but the jelly bean thing doesn't need to be there. It's not Halloween themed, it's just ruining your look.
Movies here.
Like what?
My Jelly Belly dispenser.
That's stupid.
The
candle is fine.
Autumn in the Park Yankee candle. The Three Blind Mice.
I still hate the typewriter. I think the mice on it are very tacky. Although I didn't realise that she said 3 blind mice. I thought it was just random mice because mice were kind of Halloween-y. That makes a little bit more sense, I suppose, but nah. If it was the typewriter alone, maybe.
Typewriter thing. And
I still like
my globe.
Still. I think that's pretty and I think it's in a good place. The games console's right behind there.
And Nintendo Switch and old Xbox. We're going to be getting a new one when the new series comes out, that or a PlayStation. So yeah. Oh, and that's what I ended up doing with these things.
I hate them.
I couldn't figure out what else to do.
I
like them.
I hate them. I hate them, and I hate the fact that they're not entirely straight. The little one is slightly too high, so the line isn't straight, and nah.
I find they look nice. Now I'm going to replace this floor lamp with an arched one. You know, like a, kind of like a hanging style.
Like you see in IKEA. That would be nice, and if you rearrange the sea urchin, you could actually rearrange it around the arch in a way that might look pretty. So I won't completely write the sea urchin off, but as they currently stand, they literally look like she just stuck them on the wall because she doesn't know what to do with them. So they look a little bit awkward in the space. But with a lamp and a bit more arranging, that could look like a nice bit of wall.
Which I will be ordering. I have my eye on one, and I'm going to be ordering some side tables, but I'm waiting for them to go on sale on Wayfair, because more often than not, Wayfair, things that I like on there end up going on sale, so I'm just being patient. But yeah.
It can get quite expensive.
So far, this is my setup, guys.
Your setup is the 3 things they showed us, and a ton of crap you couldn't be bothered to put away. Thank you. That had the potential to be a really nice area. And I feel like she hasn't quite got there. Just clear your space a little bit. I get really iffy with clutter because if my room is really cluttered, I start to feel more anxious. I feel less in control of everything else in my life because my area isn't within my control. And I'm not quite that OCD about it. It's not that serious. But when things start getting messy, it's usually a sign. But the amount of stuff they just have on the floor around the place, I don't think I could handle it.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Even though it's at the end of the month. Can never be too excited for it.
Make some effort for it. Oh. Guys, this shot, I can't believe I just frozen it for you, sorry. This shot disturbed me because here's something I genuinely can't tell. And I can't believe I'm about to speak this closely on the subject. I can't tell if that is the edge of her bra cup or if that is a fold in her boob where the nipple should go. What a question to be asking the internet. Probably TMI. So when you lose and gain weight a lot and when you get older and when you get whatever, your boobs aren't as full. A problem I had when I was losing weight, and the reason I ended up having a boob job, is because I didn't have anything inside them, and so I had a lot of loose skin, and I was playing boob origami every time I put my bra on. It's an unfortunate choice of bra colour, but it looks like a boob fold rather than a bra edge, and I hate myself for thinking about it that often, to be honest. That much, to be honest, but it's not a good look. We didn't need it.
Can you, can't see. How do we do it? Should we put the thing up on a box or something?
Okay. Again, it'd be great for you to figure this out first.
That looks fine, right?
Hey guys!
She's on. You get the feeling she was going to start the video there.
Alright, so, can't really see the food, but yes, I want my pita. I want my pita bread. Oh, French fries. Why do we have French fries?
I don't know. Okay.
So she's got pita, rice, and French fries. Awesome.
Guess they just come with the meal.
Food doesn't look...
Like doing crazy weight.
I like lamb. The food doesn't look that appetizing. It doesn't look disgusting, but pretty basic takeout fare.
Alright, so to drink. Today I'm trying this kombucha.
No.
I didn't see the no sugar,
No, thank you.
which means I put stevia, which I don't really like. But this is ginger lemon kombucha. Now this is, I guess, Turkish food. It's Middle Eastern. So like kebab, we have some kebabs here. We have some shish kebab.
Quick question. I know she likes it in the back of a video, but now that she's got her other plants, why didn't she also put her little tree into the living room so it could all be autumn themed together? Because that, where the stupid jelly bean thing is, that could have gone behind, if she was careful and didn't set the place alight, behind her candle, and again it would have given a little bump in sort of levels and height in her decorations, so it would paint more of a picture. I think that would have been a better place for it.
I don't know, there's like chicken chunks, filet mignon
How
chunks,
do you know what
ground
you've
meat and
ordered?
spices, and ground chicken and spices with grilled veggies, fries. I have pita bread. This sucked up all the juices of the meat.
I was gonna say and then I was like, maybe delicious. Could go either way. Just coming out of her mouth, maybe. But how does she never know what she's ordered? She's always like, oh, why have we got fries? Some kind of meat. I don't like. You make the decision when you order it. How do you not know?
And this is like some spicy rice.
Some.
Rice.
That is a lot.
Oh, I could smell the clove in there.
That's an entire like
You want
pie
some?
dish worth of rice.
And I have lamb chops.
Yes.
Man, it's delicious. And again,
And we have some
is that hummus?
hummus. Hummus.
That
Yeah.
is, you buy them in those serving sizes. Like, that's not a single serving.
Some olive oil. I'm just gonna
Oh,
dip
that's
that over
weird.
there.
Guys, do you eat hummus with rice? I've always seen it eaten with like breads, flatbreads. That's how they eat it here anyway. Like, I mean, I'm sure you can have it with rice, but she put it on her rice and I was like, really? It struck me as odd.
I love it. So let me try some hummus with this rice to begin with.
Really?
Sorry, Pete's gonna have a beauty bite.
He is gonna... Pete is going to pull apart his lamb and he's gonna accidentally, not so accidentally, elbow her straight in the face. She gives him the wrong side eye at the wrong time. She can get an elbow to the nose. Good for Pete. He's holding his cutlery like it's cutlery, which is wonderful to see. But he's not so much chopping as he is like pulling apart. But credit where it's due. He's holding actual cutlery today. She's still in wooden spoon, so.
That hummus is creamy. Oh, so good.
I might need to put mine on an actual plate.
That'd be a good idea.
Beauty bite.
Treat yourself. Have actual plates.
Let's try this kombucha. Ginger lemon.
Do not like the taste of kombucha.
10
guys.
calories.
I know it's really fashionable and it's meant to be really good for you, but
It's not bad. It's not bad.
it's not good, but it's not bad.
And I have some toom, which is a creamy garlic sauce. They give you a lot. Let me just
Probably
grab some
thought you were
chicken,
feeding
my
2 or
favorite.
3 people.
Piece of chicken. Did they forget my pickles? They did. This is a grilled tomato.
Death to the infidels.
Seriously. Grilled
Bear in mind, she spent, what, over $100 on pickles? Nary a pickle in the house now?
tomato. I'm gonna dip it in here. Are they good?
Yep.
She always asks about his food, looks at his food. But he seems really into his lamb chops right now. I think if she did try for one, he'd go for her. That's beautiful, Pete. Thanks. Use a fork, woman.
I'm trying or whatever.
Use a fork.
But
Don't use your bare fingers for onions.
I love grilled onions.
You can love them equally
So-
if you eat them with a fork.
I have something to tell you guys.
She sounds irritated.
Sam has lost his porch privileges, unfortunately.
Sam never had porch privileges. You were saying you cannot leave them alone on the porch. Those aren't privileges. You told us you have to watch them like a hawk.
You took all this time. You took all this time to build up trust within me.
Well, that was stupid of you. It's a
That's
cat.
okay.
You can't trust him. Her. Don't know which one she's talking about.
Don't like
You ate the skin. Try the inside of the onion.
Come on, Pete. You can do
Okay,
it.
anyway, he was on the porch. I went inside for a split second to grab my drink.
Okay, so that would be the problem then. You said to us, you can't leave them out on the porch by themselves. You then left them out on the porch by themselves and are shocked and appalled that something happened.
Not to like
No? I turned back around.
I thought you were going to spit it out.
You know how the top of my porch has like a thin ledge? He jumped up on there, was walking halfway, his body was halfway into the neighbor's porch. I had to run and grab him by the feet and pull him back.
That doesn't sound very good for him. Like, if he's going to his neighbour's porch, why not just knock your neighbour's door? But you knew he shouldn't be out there by himself, so really you've brought this on yourself, haven't you?
the guy. He was just exploring. He's curious.
Trying to mount an escape.
Peach makes excuses for him.
It's freedom. Listen, yes. Why does that strike me as so funny?
He's a good boy.
No. Not even a little.
Aww.
So I'm gonna try the garlic on here.
That was a whole wooden spoon of garlic sauce. 2. That's a lot of
The garlic is
sauce.
really good. We're gonna put some of this ground meat, some of these onions and parsley.
It's a very suspiciously shaped piece of meat. I mean, they're telling her it's
The
chicken,
spices in the
but
meat should be phenomenal. Oh yeah, this white garlic sauce is
white
creamy,
and garlic. Come on, white and garlic.
sour, salty.
Why would a creamy garlic sauce be sour? Salty I can understand, creamy, yes, it's a favourite word, but sour? I mean, it could be, but generally garlic tends to be kind of sweet. I'm not discounting it, but it sounds weird.
It's like every aspect of your taste buds.
I mean, that's the most descriptive, even if it didn't make sense to me, that's the most descriptive she's been in a
A piece
while.
of the tenderloin beef. One piece of beef.
What she actually wants is a lamb chop, because he ordered them. Because she checked his food, and then she looked at him, and he wasn't looking at her to offer her any, if he would have. So she goes, do you want a piece of beef? So that he'll then offer something of his. That is what she's hoping will happen here. But Pete doesn't tend to pick up on these cues, so.
Try some of my meat.
Nah. Now I'll let you have it all.
I can't eat all that.
Yes, you can. You shouldn't, but you can.
Yeah.
Still looking at his lamb
We'll see where
chops.
I'm at after I finish my
Okay.
my last lamb chop.
The last lamb chop that he will not be handing to her. That sad little final glance. He's so happy with his food. He just said that he's so happy with his food. It's rare we see him this happy. You know, without
Fast
farting.
to sing while eating lamb chops.
Oh.
Oh, of course ketchup. Why would 2 sauces be enough? I'm sure ketchup is the perfect ending to the garlic sauce
what
and the
was your
hummus.
favorite spooky legend as a kid? Like,
Number 1, Pete isn't really into spooky legends, so I don't think this answer is going to be that great. But number 2, the way, just the tone of her voice there. What she's actually saying right now is, I want to focus on my food. So go, Pete, I'll ask you a vaguely October question, and then let me eat and not do any work here.
surely you celebrated Halloween as a kid.
Yeah, sort of. I got put on a costume and got candy.
That's what most people do.
So what did you dress up as? Remember any costume?
Power Ranger, I remember one year.
Which one?
I mean, around that kind of age, yeah, I could imagine.
Red one, I think.
Was that which one was that? The cute one?
Probably the lead one.
There's been a lot of versions.
Okay.
When I was teaching in Japan, Power Rangers was a thing then as well. And I had my childhood version of it, but then they keep remaking it. And so they were being really specific over which Power Ranger series it was. It was very important. I think she just got an image of whatever Power Rangers was on when she was a kid.
What else?
Is that her jaw?
I have no recollection.
Really?
Aw. When you're on the spot, it's hard to remember stuff. Why don't you add something to the conversation? Instead of fries. What did you do? Come on, pull it out your brain.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I dressed up as. I know one year I was Snow White. And when I was really young, I was one of those you know those plastic costumes you get?
Plastic.
Oh, I was a Care Bear one year when I was super young.
Do you remember
Aww.
No.
She'll be baby Pete as a Care Bear. That's quite cute. Oh, that's a lovely freeze frame. That's quite adorable. I used to like Care Bears when I was a kid. I could imagine any little kid dressed up as a Care Bear is going to be pretty adorable.
I might have been a Ninja Turtle one year.
Yeah, sounds about right for the time frame.
A Ninja Turtle?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't care. She's in the depths of the fridge. Just keep the conversation going.
It's a shame I can't remember them more, because
Still looking at his lab.
most of them were made by my mom.
That's
Oh,
nice.
she made your costumes, eh?
Homemade. Including the Power Rangers one, by the way.
Wow.
Really?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think the mask might have been store-bought, but she knit the costume.
See, that's pretty nice, I think. I know he couldn't really remember. He was a bit on the spot and he couldn't remember costumes. But things like that are great things to remember when you're older. And he obviously does remember that she was good at sewing. And as you get older, those memories become kind of more important. With my mum, she always baked. My mum always made us our birthday cakes from scratch. And her baking generally is from scratch. But she used to have this, I remember this hardback book called Celebration Cakes or something like that, birthday, And I remember one year, my sister and I always used to have a joint birthday party because our birthdays are about 2 weeks apart, my older sister and I. And so in the midst of there somewhere, we rent a hall and have a party, invite our school friends. And she made a full out fairy tale castle one year. And because she didn't buy the cake, she used to make the cake. So she made Swiss rolls for the towers, and she had the fancy wafers you use for ice cream on the top. Not just the normal ones, the waffle cones, because they looked prettier. And she covered the whole thing in this blue-grey icing, and she like made steps, and she had hundreds of thousands on the steps to look like gravel. Like, she went all out. Even now, I remember that cake, and I was quite young. And she even, like, I've got some younger siblings as well. I've got quite a big and quite a complicated family. So I've got some significant age gaps between my siblings, some of my younger siblings. But she made one of my sisters a Gruffalo cake, like full out, like sculpted it. It was amazing. And things like that are so nice later. Like, she got her love of baking. I got my love of baking from her and my granddad, and she got it from, because it was my mum's dad. And he passed in 2012, and some of my earliest memories are going to his flat after school and sitting on his kitchen counter, me on one side and my sister on the other, with him with like his big mixing. He had, were they called mason bowls? I'm gonna have to find it. It was like a big crockery bowl that he used to do all his cakes in. And I just remember being on his counter while he cooked. And it's such a lovely memory to me now, because he passed in 2012, and I had such strong connections with being in his kitchen. And he just had a little flat, you know, but such good times. And I'm glad Pete remembers that, because it is just, it's such a part of your childhood, and you don't realize how important it is until later.
Oh, yeah, she was, honestly, she was just an awesome homemaker.
Yeah, that takes some skill, man. I can't make clothes to save my life. I wish I could. I should learn. But it's hard. Yeah, it's a hard thing to get started in, but that's pretty awesome.
And I can't wait to eat her Thanksgiving dinner.
Could you stop eating with her fingers? Could you for a minute? Hot sauce. So she's got the hummus, the garlic whatever, the ketchup she's just drowned, the fries she didn't even want, it isn't enjoying that much, and now she wants hot sauce. My God, plus all the spices in the meat. Like, you got any taste buds at all? Get up and get it yourself.
Thanks, Pete.
Also, how many did she have in there that she said that one?
Damn, I can't remember any of the other ones I did.
But were you ever like into any spooky legends?
Oh, back to the question no one cares about. I want to hear more about his little costumes
For me,
when he was a kid and cute.
As a kid, I was obsessed with the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Yep.
Yes, he just said he remembers it.
Oh, I think that's for your Rex. That one's for, I think.
You want a couple chunks here for me?
Let's be real. There's going to be no leftovers. It doesn't matter if the lid fits or not.
No, I'm actually pretty full.
Okay. Well,
Picked his teeth and ate it.
don't mind if I do.
Never mind, that's the problem. Use a utensil other than the wooden
Trying to
spoon.
remember costumes?
Or legends. There's the legend about the ghost hitchhiker
eye
who's
roll.
actually dead.
Now that she's got it all mixed with hot sauce and garlic cream.
Ed was always a fun one.
I remember as a kid being frustrated that Scooby-Doo and pals never actually caught the ghost. It was always like it was always like a human.
Mm-hmm.
She's held that grudge ever since.
Because I always was like spooked out by Scooby-Doo. And then
I think they always say the genuinely supernatural stuff for their movies.
Mm.
Not that I've ever actually watched a lot of Scooby-Doo.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, back in high school, like I'd go home for lunch, and for a little while, Scooby-Doo was one of the shows that was on when I happened to get home. So.
Oh, so I had questions about him being in high school
But I think I
watching
always
it.
had to leave before the end, depending on whether I had free period next or something.
See, like, for me, if I went home for lunch, it would be so hard to go back. I'd be like, I just want to sleep. Now this is like some kind of minced meat.
It looks like a penis. Looks like a straight up donkey penis. Not that I have a huge amount of experience in these things, but I know that's how it's supposed to look, but it could be anything. She wouldn't know. She's got no real sense of taste.
I think it's ground chicken. It's pretty good. The spices that are in it.
Masking a whole multitude of sins.
I love food with a lot of flavor.
She needs food to have at least 70 flavors in it to register.
And I find ethnic food, they really season their food well.
Yeah.
How would you, you've got how many sauces on it? How would you know?
I'm obsessed with watching Mark Wiens, W-I-E-N-S, here on YouTube.
Who? I don't know that person.
Food traveler.
Oh, nice.
Some of the best food.
Remember, this is kind of her dream, might be a bit strong, but she's mentioned before that's what she wants to do. In an ideal world, she would have her own kind of YouTube version of like the, what is it, diners, dives and drive-throughs, diners and drives? No. Oh, I'm mixing up my words. That show on Food Network, you know the one I mean. I'm mixing up my words. But that's what she wants. She wants a channel where she just vlogs and goes to these places and eats a mountain of the food. That's what she really wants, but she's too lazy to do it.
I've ever seen from different countries.
Who was that professional cook who had a food travel show?
Oh, I don't know. I thought he was about to mention one I was talking about. No, she's doing it about Anthony
Bourdain?
Yeah.
A lot of people loved him.
Yeah.
It's like really respectful of the cultures that he was.
Oh yeah, you have to. So is Mark Wiens. He's so respectful. And there's nothing he tastes that he doesn't go, oh wow. Every single time he takes a bite. He's so respectful and
Another reason she wouldn't be able to do it.
cultured, and you have to be. You know?
You can see her writing off that career right now. You have to be, you know? Pete looks like he's lost his will to
You're
live.
still eating and you're just like, do-do-do.
Yep. Sam's poking around the box. One you haven't opened yet.
What did you buy? Why
Yeah.
isn't it open? I didn't see that in the living room when she was
I
showing the
ordered some
thing.
things that I need for a couple of videos.
Hope on the horizon that we're going to be getting content other than this. It didn't materialize today.
Hi, Sam.
He's like, it's almost time to end the video. Uh-oh, is his nail stuck?
Oh yeah, he's definitely got a nail stuck there. There you go, Sam.
There you go, big boy.
There you go.
That's an indication that his nails need to be trimmed again, huh?
I thought she didn't take the cat to groomers because you go nuts. This is this. Am I getting confused? She was saying she can't take the cat to the groomer to help his matted fur that she keeps having to shave, but his nails need cutting. So does she? Oh, maybe she cuts them herself. But I mean, she doesn't put her own socks on. I can't imagine her cutting them.
You've broken my brain.
She's such a sweet girl.
She is.
She's such a sweet girl.
She is. She's the sweetest girl.
Sam?
Am I stuck in the Matrix?
What are you doing, Sam? Oh, he's like a pillow. Oh.
Oh, he's probably got the hiccups.
I just have a couple more chunks of meat. Good thing you didn't want any, I guess.
Apparently.
You definitely couldn't eat all that though, right?
So Rick Moranis is apparently doing well.
She like made effort to fart then.
Well, that's good. He wasn't hurt too bad.
No,
Like,
apparently
she
wasn't
paused,
wasn't hurt badly when he got
held her
attacked
breath.
in New York. I don't know why anyone would attack Rick Moranis.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know either.
He's such a good man.
Yeah. You know who's not a good man anymore?
Are you gonna say Sam? Because he's still a good boy. Sam's still a good boy.
I can't say he's the richest man anymore.
Thank God.
Jeez.
That was a stupid saying.
He tried to escape.
He was curious.
I do the same!
He tried to escape.
Regret nothing.
Well, he lives with us. Can you blame him?
Nope.
Our voices, my hugs, your kisses.
Look at his head.
Anyone would try to escape. I can't see his head from here. He doesn't have a head from where I'm looking. The headless catsman.
Oh, are you okay, big boys?
This is all cat. I'm cutting it.
Why does his head down like that? I'm using you as a pillow, big boy. Oh, yeah.
Got his head up,
Oh, yes.
screaming right in his ear.
Stop!
He's actually like comfy like a pillow. He's squishy. Oh, yeah.
He's a cat! Don't crush him with your
He's a
giant
softie,
head!
but he's a Stay cool.
Alright guys, I'm sure you're... Excuse me. Oh my god.
Jesus. Could you both just stop passing various pieces of gas for 2 seconds?
About that.
Not sorry. That was entirely separate from the conversation. You could have easily edited it out. Clearly, you're not sorry.
Not really. Bye guys.
Bye.
I don't need to see up your nostril.
One more second of Sam being cute. Oh yes, he's a good boy. Yes, you.
I reject it. I reject it. Burn it with fire.
Sideways.
The power of Christ compels you. I'm pausing. I cannot. We're not waiting until she finally. That cat's eyes. Just the cry for help. Anyway, so there we are. That's pretty much the end of everything. God willing, I'll be able to cut a lot of that out in the edit. So that was day 3, and like I said, day 4 did not equal any more effort. I would love to see some actual October themed vlogs at some point. Wouldn't that be a thought? I would have preferred to see all the decoration stuff together. We'll see what else she comes up with. Maybe one of these days she'll get out of bed early enough to do one of her plans. When that day happens, I will be here. See you next time, everybody. Goodbye.